Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're going to continue on creating a brand new MEtheist song, the first of 3 for an EP. Focusing on some drums, riffs, vocals. It's about to get heavy, baby. Greetings and welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and of course it is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're all doing good. Last week we did a show here on this very track, the Nameless track, the first new MEtheist track in a while, and it was a silent stream. I didn't talk at all because if I did that day, well, somebody would have got hurt, wouldn't they? And I'm still kind of feeling the same, and this MEtheist album is going to hopefully release some of the anger that I'm feeling at the moment, and that's what it's all about. So this is the first track off the... I've been working on it a fair bit. Look, there's riffs, there's drums. Let's just play it, and then we'll come back. I'll tell you a little bit of story, show you some of the manifesting that's gone on. This is the first new track from MEtheist called Woke. indeed. It's a bit boring without some vocals. Yes, another family sing-along song. Mr. Smith, hello. Ed B. Metal, hello. Thomas Christ, g'day, g'day. Audible Video, long time no see. Rise of Dark Leela, who's up after this. Darren Anderson, what's going on? Heavy metal, mate. Heavy fucking metal. Thanks, Thomas, for posting links. Yeah, if you want to become a channel member, do so. Patreon, join the Patreon. We had last week on the Patreon over $2,000 of giveaways. If you're not on the Patreon, you're mad. You're missing out every week. This week alone, we've already got a whole bunch of new apps, new codes to give away. This week, I think I've already got 3 sets of codes. So patrons, lots of cool stuff this week. Super chats, all that stuff. Boom, happy days. MEtheist, g'day, g'day. And yes, the mask, I am wearing a mask today, big time. I am masking as heavy as I can because shit ain't good. But it is what it is, and you fucking got to get on with it. You know what I'm saying? So, Jamie, dude, what's going on? Jamie had a lovely stream just then where he took a metal song and put some disco keyboards on it. Hey, love it. Shelley, hello to you. So, yeah, the theme of this EP is going to be kind of like the first MEtheist, which was very, well-divided, idiocracy. It's MEtheist reflects what's happening in the world today. And guess what? 4 years' time from 2020 when the first MEtheist dropped, and guess what? Shit ain't got better. In fact, I watched a documentary yesterday on the J6 riots. Ooh, I've lost faith in humanity utterly. There is no hope. We are doomed. There's a particular scene in it where a woman is walking through the crowd with a cross with Jesus on it and goes, "Praise Jesus, get out of my fucking way." They're supposed to be the good guys. Anyway, just so you know. Let me tell you a little bit of a journey about this. So while we're here, let me put Ed B. Metal on the spot. I'm thinking with this MEtheist EP, I want to have 3 different guitarists playing the solos on it. So Ed, I'm going to hit you up first. Would you like to do the solos on this song? I'm looking for something very Slayerish, of course. And I'll send you the track and I'll tell you where I want the solos. And if you would be kind enough, Ed, to throw some solos on this. So, of course, Cold Acre is going to be one of them because he's one of the original founding members. And I'll come up with someone else. Maybe we'll hit up Hetriani or something like that, see if he's got some time to throw something on there. And we'll have some guest musicians to play some solos. Let me tell you a little bit about the development of the... You sure? Well, that would be rad, my friend. That would be awesome. So the development of this song. This is the 4th iteration of this track. Believe you me, it's gone through some changes, big changes. You probably wouldn't have noticed since the last stream. So you can see there's 4 different versions here. This was the one I did last week on the silent stream. Pay attention to it because it's a lot faster, this one. So it's a lot faster, this one. In fact, it's 160 BPM, and I actually bought it down to 150 because here's the deal. And I know a lot of metalheads fall into this trap, and heed my warning. Sometimes you don't have to be like the fastest BPM. The actual drums and the way you perform the music can give it a sense of just as fast without being as fast, if that makes sense. I learnt this from Slayer. I read an interview with Kerry King talking about this, and I'll tell you what, I've been listening a lot to Kerry King's latest new album, and it's fucking good, man. If you haven't heard Kerry King's latest new album, it is sick. I love it. I think it's really good. Ed says, would be cool. I can only do Kerry King crappy solos. That's exactly what I want. See, look, I didn't even read that comment. I'm talking about how good the new Kerry King album is. Boom, you see what I'm saying. So that was the version I did last week, and it had some vocals in it. But yeah, not really digging those. They're too simple. They're way too simple, those vocals, and they need to go. So then I did a second iteration of this yesterday. You want to see how hard I've been playing guitar the last day to try and take my mind off shit. Let me give you a little idea of how hard I've been playing guitar. See if we can pick this up on the camera. Can you see that? See that blister right there? That is savage. That was bleeding very heavily yesterday. Look at that. Oh, it is hurting a lot. It's a nice one. That's what you do, man. So that's what you do. So here is what I did yesterday. Now, these were all new guitar takes at a slower speed. Right, see now, you can't really notice there's too much of a speed change, yeah? But I thought, let's put in a middle bit. And anyway, I put this middle bit in and I did a mix down. I went downstairs and I had to listen to it on my monitors downstairs, high OJCs. And that's when I went, hang on a minute, I've heard this riff before. Have I stolen this riff? Now, I know Ed will hear it. Tell me, who can be the first to hear what this riff is? Here it comes. It's after this. I'm almost too afraid to play it because it's fucking Megadeth. This riff here. Yeah, it's the, is it Wake Up Dead? It's from Wake Up Dead by Megadeth, man, clearly. It's a little bit different. It's got that little on the end, but it's still... did Jamie get it? Yeah, Jamie got it. There you go. So I removed it and went, you know, that sounds too close to Megadeth. And then I did a remake, and this was the final mix, and I was like, cool, we'll just go with this. Sounds good. Chop that bit out. Rad. And then I got downstairs and went, oh, that's cool. We're all ready to go for tomorrow. Hang on a minute. Oh, no. What have I done? Because FMC is always in B. Tuning is in B. DreadCircus is mostly in E. MEtheist is always in D. Uh-oh, this is in E. So, me being a Virgo, had to go back and re-record the entire song and down-tune the guitar to D. So now we have this version that you heard at the start, which is now... I know, you're probably thinking, why didn't you just leave it at E? Who cares? Well, this is the thing about perfectionism and the cancer that it causes in your brain. Everything's like, even though the style of this album's a bit more going to be much more thrashier than the last album, there's definitely a more thrash element. It's, to me, it's got to retain something. It's got to retain something, because to make it still seem the same, right? When a band changes too much, and like I've heard bands, metal bands in particular, who have been in a particular tuning and then they release an album and they fully go up a step, and you're like, something sounds different. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. So I went back and did it, and actually I think it's a much better take. Listen to this bass. Good Lord. Listen to this bass with the drums. Fuck me. So good. So basically what we're using here, nearly everything in this is we're using Aurora DSP stuff. I'm a big fan of Aurora DSP. Let me show you what's in here. So Digbeth for the bass, because Digbeth is the ultimate bass sim for your heavy tones. Just don't look anywhere else. If you want heavy tones, distortion with bottom end, go with the Digbeth Laney. It's really, really good. It's absolutely worth every goddamn cent. We're using Sir Bass for one of the guitars here. Now you notice I've got 4 guitar tracks. And their panning is so half-half, and they're 2 different sounds. So they are 2 different sounds, but they're both from Sir Bass, from Aurora DSP. And then they're down really low in the mix. And then the 2 main guitars, one of them's Rhino. Oops. And the other one is Sir Bass. And all together, so nice and chunky, nice and crunchy. They're damn good. Here's the old singer, Chris Barnes. Chris Barnes. But Aurora DSP yesterday dropped a brand new thing, which we're looking at later today on the channel. And that is, where is it? It's Mr. Hector. Mr. Hector. So, of course, this is from Laboga. If you've ever used a Laboga app, you will know about the Mr. Hector. It has a real, what's the word? It's kind of like a gongy kind of sound. Does that make sense with your tones? So we can come in here. This Mr. Hector thing's actually really good. I haven't included it in this, but I will in the demo. So let's jump out of this, change from Sir Bass to Mr. Hector. Fucking hell. It's really decent. Now, I think this is just the default sound. Let's just try and load the default. In fact, go out here. We'll reload it. Remove. It's got, sorry, the word I was looking for is it's got a real honking sound. A real honky kind of sound. If you've ever played a Mr. Hector from Laboga. Boom. Let's hear it. And this thing's really cool. So this is down low in the mix. You got some stomps. This thing's a beast. Got an overdrive and a shaper. There's the head. We've got 3 cabs to choose from. Of course, you can load a couple of custom IRs if you want, mic positions, EQ, and you've got an EQ here, a limiter, a delay, a reverb, and heaps of presets. But we're not reviewing this app, but it's okay. So, but we'll be covering this in a pre-recorded video that'll drop probably in about 12 or so hours from now. I've already recorded it, so it's good to go. So what we're going to do today with the rest of our time here is I need to fix these drums. These drums are dog shit. They are half-baked. There's hardly any rolls in them or anything. So we'll tool around with these drums. What a mess we have here. So here's our first section. Now, just so you know, I'm going to be splitting all these drums up because this is what I've been doing lately. Let's just give you a rundown here of how this is going to work. So with this particular song, once everything's done and once I get all the drums sorted, I'm going to make a template from this. In fact, let's do it now. Let's actually do this now. I'm going to jump out of this template, out of this here. We're going to make a duplicate. And we're going to call this, we're going to rename it MEtheist, new MEtheist template. And then come in here G'day, Jenny and Ed Zielinski. And we're going to take all this stuff and just grab it and delete it. All right? And the drums, just grab all them, copy, delete. So this, when I start the next song, has all the same guitar tones and the same drums, right? Because it's important, I believe, to make sure that if you're doing an EP, 3 songs across an EP, you want the tones to sound the same, don't you? You know? So, and I've already marked down the levels that I had for the guitar through my interface. I did that in a notepad. So yeah, I can just come in here and start recording the next song. And we've got a fresh template ready to go. So we'll use that going forward. Hello, Kim Harden Hudson. Good to see you. So we've got these drums here. They're a bit of a nightmare. They're a bit shitty. And yeah, the idea is I'm going to have to split all these up. All these drums are going to split them up into individual tracks. And that way I can go in and build my own kit. And why is that important? Because at the moment, like, what am I using for a kit here? Just as a placeholder. I'm using the heavy kit, which I never use. I can't stand the heavy kit. But there are parts of the heavy kit I like. So, but when you split the drums up, then you can go in and use different kits for different things. Like I particularly like the Chinas that are in where are we? We want to go drums. I particularly like the Chinas that are in the SoCal kit, but I like the toms that are in the Sunset kit, and I like the kicks that are in the Smash kit. So you can go and mix them all up and then get your perfect kit. Because you'll notice with this current kit I have here, the kicks aren't very clicky. They're kind of really mushy, and they're really ruining the song for me, especially when we're double kicking, and they need to be a lot more clickier. But for this current project where we're at right now, I don't need to worry about that until I split things up and then decide which kicks. Plus, I'm probably going to use some parts of One Shot as well, because there's some really cool clicky kicks in there. So there's our first change we need to make. Let's get in here. So we'll make sure that we've got at least some bass playing with this, or maybe just a guitar, so I can hear what's going on. We'll use the bass. So we're going to do a... Cool, cool, cool. So let's get in and toss around with this. See how that sounds. There we go. Bro, you're right. iPad, you want to catch up? Let's just make sure. I've got a few things open here. Just give the iPad a chance to run, okay? Hi, Feisty Feather. Okay. So we've already got some little double snares in here. Okay, let's take this here. Man, why is it running slow? I don't get that. And we're going to take this one. So I'm just moving around some cymbals at the moment. We'll take this one here. Okay. So we want to vary the snares up here. Now this one's a little bit wrong. Oh no, that's all right. That one's okay. It was this one that's wrong. Dude. Why is... Let's just try shutting this down. My palette seems to be running really slow. It shouldn't be because there's too many things running. If it is the case, I'll just kill a couple of... I think I've got a few Xboxes running. Xbox is so greedy. Let me tell you, if you're using Xbox, use it use it in a bus. Trust me. In fact, let's go and do that now. Yeah, it's Xbox. It's always Xbox, man. Use it in a bus if you're using Xbox. It's great, but yeah, use it in a bus. Save yourself the trouble of what I am doing here. So let's remove these because I think I've got 3 of them running. And you don't need them, especially in Logic. You just chuck them in a bus and you're good to go, baby. And I think we've got a spare guitar track that I don't need here. So we can delete that. And we should be good now. Fingers crossed. Seems a bit better. Boom. All right. All right, so we need to fuck around with these a little bit. So put on our copy tab up here. So I've got this copy tab up here. I'm just going to do it with my finger. Still running slow for some fucking reason. I don't know why that is. No. Maybe we'll do some. Yeah, let's just do that. I like it kind of in the odd place. And we'll put in a bunch of them here. Maybe we'll just do one. If it catches up, let's undo that. Copy. So just 4. Don't want to like crowd this. Sweet. Maybe it's just something else. I don't even have the energy today, guys. What do we get tom-wise? So we'll put them in here. So there's our toms. We got Let's choose our pencil, zoom in, and we got C2 we want. Maybe. Man. Hey. How fast is that? I love it. We'll take this out here. I only really want... Oh, fucking hell, come on, dude. All right. I only want to go... So we'll move this one. ICQ. Now, I don't know why this is running so slow today. Just let me hear this. I'm going to take this one out. Okay, so instead of making this really laborious, in fact, let's just copy all of this. So I'm just going to take all of this from here. So I think I only need to do the snares and the toms. So we're going to do a select. Like so. And Command C. And then come in here and remove all of this. Delete. Maybe. And paste. And now in here, we're going to just change these out. Like so. Man, I don't know why this is moving so slow. It's really frustrating me today. And we'll put in a couple of snares. So we can go, let's put in a couple of snares here. Let's just see what's going on. Okay. So let's do that. Let's put in... I'm just going to copy these across. We should only have to do this section once. And we're going to move this here. That there. Bring this down. This down. Get rid of these two here. And we'll bring these other two down for the floor tom. How about not doing that? There's our floor. So a pretty standard drum roll. Nothing too crazy. And that's that section. Sweet. Let's hear it with the guitars. Nice. What I want to do in here, though, let's put a marker there, is just double up these. We can go a bit crazy here. So I'm going to select all of these and just drag them out. Oops, not like that, like so. Maybe. There we go. Maybe not. Let's leave it how it is. That's good how it is. So we're on our next section. All right. I think I'm going to change these snares out. Because it doesn't work, I don't think. I think it needs to follow the riff. And I've not had this problem before with Logic. Even just pinching it for some reason is really slow. So let's see how that works. I shouldn't have that problem. I've got an M2. This should not be the case at all. So I'm going to take this. I think we'll do the same thing. So we've got on the 4th, I think that's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to move this one here. Like so. Good God. I was working on this all day yesterday and didn't have any of these little problems. Whew. I might, you know what I might do? Let's do this. We're going to run an ad. Let's do that. So I'm going to just save this. Every day on the show we run an ad, and you get to do this thing while I do this thing. So yes, every day we run an ad, and you can avoid the ad by hitting skip, or if you're or becoming a premium subscriber. So we'll run the ad and then wait for my iPad to reboot. Let's do that. And you know those moments when you go, I hope it reboots. It is. So that's cool. So the ad has been run. Look at that hair everywhere. Man, I need to get my dreadlocks sorted out. So I'm just waiting for my iPad to reboot. What's coming up tomorrow, I can tell you while my iPad's rebooting, and it's already rebooted. We have coming up on the show tomorrow, we're going to be continuing, well, finishing, finally, getting the vocals finished for the song I've been working on with my friend MEtheist. I can't even find the thumbnail. It's somewhere here. There it is. That's not the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail. So this is happening tomorrow on the channel. And then at the end of this week, on Thursday, US UK time, interview with Shelley Siegel. She's an amazing artist. Melbourne born. I think she lives in the US. I think so. I don't even know. She lives overseas now, but super, super talented and, plays gigs to over 30,000 people, has had hit singles. So that's a really big show that is happening. Let's see if rebooting the iPad has solved my issue. Come back over here and reopen this. And Logic crashed. I love iPad. What does Apple say? Everything just works. Audio unit extension. Quit. Fuck off. Which one? They're all working. Okay. Let's see if that fixed the problem. Now that we've got it actually connected. We were in here, weren't we? We were up to this section, were we? Okay, so let's see if this is working any better now. So at least we've got our snare in the right place. We're going to bring this. Still doing it. Must be the project. Okay, so we're going to take this hat here. You're going to let me move it. Logic. There we go. Sweet. So I think we can just copy this across to the next one. I'm going to keep it pretty much the same. So let's do that. Where are we? We're here. Right, so let's select these two. We'll do our multi-select tool. 1, 2, we're going to drag these over here. And maybe make sure that button's down. All right. I think the chorus is okay. Okay, so all that's cool. All we need to do now is do a multi-select. And we're going to go bosh, bish, bosh, bash, boosh, boosh. All these and those, all these, they're all multi-selected. Should be able to grab them now and bring them all over here. In fact, let's not do that. Let's make sure our drag tool is ready. And that's all copied. So now we've got this middle section I need to focus on, and that's pretty much all the drums are good. Okay, we're in here, aren't we? Right, now what are we going to do to vary this up? So I love it. Take your time to settle. Fucking ridiculous. See you later, Shelley. I'm just going to put in a very simple roll here. We'll put in a kind of big one. Let's do that. If it decides to let us, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll take C2's our small tom. Whew. And we'll take this one here. In fact, let's, oh, I love that. That works. So this is where we're going to put a solo Ed, I think, over all this bit. I think this is the best place to put it. I'm going to come in here. Let's just change this out. So we want, what do we have here? So after that third snare. And we want to take this. Man. And we want to take this one. I think that's right. And let's just do a flat out 100% tom roll here. No snares, nothing. So we'll delete that one. Eventually it's going to delete. We'll use our pencil up here. See how good our pencil works. Boom. Yeah. See, where are we at? Wow. Look at that. It's amazing. Good work, Logic. And we'll wait for Logic to do its thing. Man, I'm so not used to working so slow. All right. In fact, what I'm going to do is take these here. Right, so we'll put in a bit of a double snare in there during that roll. No, you know what? Let's do that. Let's take this. We'll finish off with a snare this time. Getting your inner Kerry King ready. That's good. Shit, really boring people today, aren't I? You know what? Maybe I should just start playing people's music from now on this channel. All right, let's come back to that. What I'm going to do now is just copy all this section here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And turn that off. Drag all of this. Okay. Cool. Hey, Pete. Let's come back over to this. I'm just going to rearrange this stuff here and be super frustrated with the way Logic's working today. In fact, let's just try doing that. Oh, good God. Come on, guys. Come on, Logic. Jesus, it's not that hard, is it? And we'll take these two here. I think that's better. That's a better drum line. Hi, Chevalier. Right. So, going to need some more crashes in here, I think. So we'll take this. We're going to need to put a like some kind of thing to complement that. Dun, dun, dun. So where's that hit? Hits about here, I think. And I'll tell you what, if we put it in here, that should work better, I think. Nice. We'll take this crash. Give it a higher crash. Right, where were we? So we were putting this, we need two crashes, two alternate crashes around here. Come on, man. You can tell how frustrated. When it's always on a live stream, don't you think that? I can't win with moving things around today. There we go. 150 is a bit slow for you. Do you want me to speed it up? I can speed it up last minute if you want. I can make it 190. So in here we got to do a typical roll. Hi, Joe Glenn. I'm going to make it faster just for you. Should we do a huge roll, maybe? Let's try that. This is going to be frustrating. I know that. I'm not gonna screw it up and try it. All right, so we're not even in the middle yet, are we? All right, so there we are. let's put this here. Let's do that. And then this is out. So we'll do 4. And then we'll put in a roll here. I think so. Let's do that. Let's try and draw these in. All right. I think that'll do for now anyway. So now I can split these out. In fact, let's save it. And we'll do a split out. See how we go. Hey, Semtex Cow. Hi, anyone I may have missed while I'm focusing on making music. I know these shows aren't really that interesting for a lot of people who know everything already. Let's do a duplicate. Just so I've got that one saved. I'll put all these in a folder later on. All right. And what we're going to do is do a duplicate track here. Select all of this. Bring it all down. Not like that. Then we'll bring it all up. Hey! And I'm going to select all of these and we're going to join them. Now, the thing you want to make sure is all your toms are in the right place, because if you split them, see what happens in Logic is they give you multiple toms. So you get 2, see how this C2, they're both the same tom. So you've got to make sure if you're doing a high tom, they're all in the same place. So we'll just check. Looks like they're all in the same place. And now you can see here, I've screwed up because I've got a mixture of see that? That's not right. That's our mid-tom. That's a mid-tom there. And I've kind of moved these all around. I've got them all in the wrong place. So let's make sure all these are in the right place. I'm going to move these up. So where's all our mid-toms? All our mid-toms are on this, right? So let's take this one down here. Okay. So we need to move these up. Because when you split them out, it'll make multiple tracks of toms, and you don't want them like that. So again, you can see this is wrong as well. I've done this one wrong too. So there, that's fine. So we're keeping all the second toms, the mid tom, all on this track here, just so you can follow what I'm doing here. It's a little bit annoying. So basically I have to take this here, right, and that fits. Floor tom, floor toms, mid, all good there, all good here. And these are wrong as well. So basically, all I need to do was copy. Let's just show what I've done there. So it's this one from this marker. Let's jump out. So it's here. I thought that was, I should have done this before actually joining these together. Join together. So what I'm going to do, just copy all of that. And then find these sections which are wrong. Do, 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 do. Okay, so here's the section here, right? So we're going to copy all of this. Delete. And then paste that in here. This is the difficult way of doing it. There you go. So all those toms are in line with the rest of the song. All the toms in every other part seems okay, except there. And this is the same bit here, I think. Delete. Paste. Hey, Chem. Now, the only other bit that's wrong is in here. So you should be able to see. We good? No. I think everything's, yeah, so these toms are in the wrong place as well. So all we need to do with this is just drag across and bring these toms down. Now we should see, what we want to see is nothing in here. Nothing in there, which is good. And yeah, we're good. And nothing down here. Sweet, all the toms are in place. Everything's good. We are at the end of the show because Leela's up next and we're going to dump you over there. I've only got it, 5 minutes before we dump you over to Leela. So Leela's got a new time. And I think we'll just play through this one last time. I'll split the tracks off the channel. We've got double drums playing at the moment. So it sounds not too bad. I think, you know, I know it was pretty boring today. We're just going through drums and sorting out little flares and tom rolls and all that kind of stuff. But all this stuff matters in the end. It's just going to add to the song. When I get this stuff done, Ed, in the next day, I'll shoot it over to you. Probably tomorrow. And if you want to add some solo to it, and I'll tell you when I message you, probably at the start on these riffs. So a solo straight away, I reckon. Yeah. And thanks, Kim. And in this middle section here, this bit here. All right, let's play it one more time. I'll just pump up the drums a little bit. Let's go in here. Give the drums a tiny bit more gasoline. And this is Woke by MEtheist so far. Maybe I'll throw in some vocals here as well. Hey, oh, we've got some reverb. Nice. Let's go. This is Woke.